Bright News. I'm Rima Champong and here are today's top headlines. We have the latest news on the conflict in Iran. The Employment Rights Act has had recent change, and we have an update on student loan increase. An estimated 5.8 million people took out Plan 2 of student loans between the years of 2012 and 2013. Do students at the University of West London think it's helpful to take out a student loan? An estimate of 5.8 million people took out Plan 2 of student loans in the years 2012 to 2023. Do students of University of West London think it's helpful to take a student loan?
I would say that it was the only way I would go to university because my mum would have paid for the tuition, but it is quite expensive. It's about 9,000 a year.
I wouldn't actually, even though it may be expensive, I can actually get a job, and then with my money I've earned from my job, I can then repay it, and then I wouldn't have to worry about being like over the budget basically.
Taking a student loan for my education, and I'm and it's good to do study, and it's helpful for the student.
Student debt is more than just numbers, it's a long-term financial debt. I'm Rima Champong reporting for Byte. The US-Israel-led bombings in Iran continues to escalate. Here is a dialogue for recent updates in the war on Iran.
Day 5 of the American-Israeli-led war on Iran, tensions continue to escalate. At least 20 people have been killed in Karachi, Pakistan, by US Marines who fired towards crowds protesting the bombing of Tehran and the killing of Iran's supreme leader. In Cyprus, a Royal Navy warship is set to arrive next week following an announcement by Keir Starmer. The vessel will help defend British bases. Starmer has also sharply criticised Donald Trump's handling of Iran, emphasising that the UK does not support regime change from the skies. Meanwhile, the bombardment of Iran and Lebanon by US and Israeli forces rages on, with airstrikes hitting a hotel near Beirut. The combined death toll from both countries has now surpassed 1,000. Tehran has responded with continued attacks on US and Israeli targets, including strikes on Washington's consulate in Dubai and the port in Fujairah, UAE, marking the fourth consecutive night of retaliation strikes.
There has been a breaking development in regards to student visas. Theodora Meller has been investigating this and has more information for us.
The UK Home Office is suspending student visas in Afghanistan, Sudan, Cameroon and Myanmar. Alongside this, work visas in Afghanistan are also being suspended. With immigration becoming a heavier topic in the UK daily and the rise in the Reform Party, tensions are rising in government regarding immigration laws. I've been in contact with Nadine Patworthy, a student engagement officer at the University of West London, to talk more about how this might affect international students.
So I think it's going to affect education-wise. People won't have opportunity to learn, and people won't have the same opportunity that other people got earlier. It's going to affect them like not following their careers. They're trying to be somewhere like UK.
I'm Theodora Meller. This is Byte News.
Employment right will become law. In the studio, I have Pietro Bastanza to walk us through.
Thanks, Rima. What do you need to know as a worker? The Act will target the right to guaranteed hours for workers on a 0-hour contract after 12 weeks. Statutory sick pay enforced from day one, and previously you received the sick pay after 3 days of illness. Unfair dismissal claims from day one of employment. Lastly, family rights will see enhanced paternity and parental leave from day one rather than time served, and pregnant women will also see greater protection and introduction of statutory bereavement leave. Thank you, Rima. Back to you.
Turning now to developments around the use of artificial intelligence in military operations, more recently during the US war on Iran. Hekmat Hassan has more regarding this.
The US military reportedly used Cloud, an AI model developed by Anthropic, in its recent strikes on Iran, despite President Donald Trump ordering all federal agencies to immediately stop the using company's technology. According to reports, the AI tool was used for intelligence analysis, target selection, and battlefield simulations during the joint US-Israeli bombardment. This happened just hours after Trump announced a complete break with Anthropic, accusing the company of refusing to give the military unrestricted access to its tools. Anthropic has said it opposes the use of its AI for mass surveillance, autonomous weapons, or violent operations. The use of AI tools during the operation adds to ongoing scrutiny over how emerging technologies are being incorporated into modern military decision-making. This is Hekmat Hassan reporting, Byte News.
Violence has erupted across Mexico after members of Jalisco New Generation cartel have launched attacks in at least 20 states. Here is Angel O'Leary with more.
Members of Jalisco New Generation Cartel, one of the most powerful and feared criminal organizations in Mexico, have unleashed a wave of violence across 20 Mexican states. Their leader, Nemesio Ozagara Cervantes, better known as El Mancho, died in custody on Sunday shortly after being captured by Mexican special forces. CJNG loyalists are setting up blockades, burning vehicles, and attacking infrastructures in retaliation. Visitors and tourists are being asked to stay inside as flights are being cancelled, with some even being transferred to the city centre in a convoy with heavy police escorts. The UK Foreign Office has asked visitors to exercise extreme caution and follow local authority orders. Stay tuned for updates. Back to you in the studio.
Lions basketball team are scheduled to play in 2 home games at the Copper Box Arena. The women's team will play the Caledonia Gladiators as part of the Super League basketball competitions, and the Lionesses are set to face Caledonia. Meanwhile, the London Lions men's team face Manchester Basketball this evening. That's all the time we have for today. Make sure you follow us on our socials at Byte News. I'm Rima Champongrusu, and thank you for watching Byte News.